How are y'all doing today? Welcome back to Casually Cultured. I hope you guys remember that name because it's gonna be sticking for a while. Casually Cultured. Yes, yes. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope the week's treating you right. Hope you're surviving this heat. I know you've been busy, so have I. But I'm here today to give you guys another review. As promised, I am doing New Edition Home Again. Before we get started with that, as always, I want to thank and appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing to the channel. As always, it's so heartwarming to see you guys doing that. And I am very much appreciative. Continue to do so. Like, share, comment. And for all the new ones, please subscribe. Casually Culture is just getting better and better. I promise you that. Just give it time. We're starting from the bottom, but hey, we're going to get to the top eventually. Believe that. As always, 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That is my goal. I believe we can do it. I believe it can be accomplished. Share with your friends, family, coworkers. Let them all know where we're going. We get into that 100. I got big plans for this channel over time, and I hope you guys will rock with me while we do it. All right. If you're new here, here's what happened previously. My last video I did Prince, Sign of the Times, as requested. If you don't know what that's about, in one of my previous videos that I talked about my love for music and hip hop, I invited the audience to come and invite me into their world of music to see, so I can see, what y'all listening to, what y'all love about it, and things like that. So, I haven't listened to every artist or album out there, so I am willing and open-minded enough to be invited into a world I am unfamiliar with. I did that with Prince, Sign of the Times. If you want to know what I thought about that, please check out the previous video. Today, we're doing New Edition. Home Again. All right, yes. Let's get started. So, this album is pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Let me say this. Of course, I've heard a New Edition, um, and but I never heard a full project from them, as with a lot of artists in the world. But this album right here, I can definitely tell their demographic were the women. They were serenading these girls out here. This album was 96, if I remember correctly. But yeah, their demographic was definitely women because I can only see men trying to imitate singing like them just to serenade the girls. That's all I'm saying. These boys were playboys. I can just see them in a club somewhere whispering their ear singing. That's it. It was over after that. Cause yeah, this album is a lot for the women. There's not much variety in this album. Not saying that's a bad thing. That's pretty much the theme of the album for the most part. I think there's only like maybe two songs that were not about, serenading the women or, something about romance with the girls. And I didn't mind that. I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I noticed that. I was like, oh my goodness, another song. Either you're apologizing to a woman or you trying to serenade this woman, showing how much you love the woman. I mean, dang. They were just, expressing their love, I guess. I don't know. But, it was one of those albums that you can sense the theme of the album. I like how it started off too. The first song that they had, the intro. Let me get my notes real quick so I can remind myself. What was it called? Oh yeah, it feels so good. I like that. Usually when you start an album, the first song usually, tells you kind of the direction or kind of like how this album could be constructed. Because if you start off strong in your intro song, then the album's going to be pretty good mostly. Either it's going to start slow or start with a bang. And this one started out pretty good. It started out with a bang. I really like that song. For my highlights for this album, I did like, oh yeah, it feels so good. The intro, yeah. Uh, hit me off like that. Tighten it up. Shop around. Hear me out. Something about you, and I'm still in love with you. And I also like One More Day. That was pretty good too. Yeah. So those are my highlights for the album. Like I said, this album was pretty good. In terms of replay value, I would say this. if you got you trying to romance your partner, I definitely think if you're on a road trip, play this album because on that road trip, she's going. If you even know the words to this album and you sing it on a road trip with your partner, it's over. It's a wrap. I'm sorry, it's a wrap. This is this man. You gonna have her just thinking about you all day long. I'm just saying, like, goodness gracious. So yeah, that I know it's not much of a recommendation, but it is casually certified. It is casually culture certified for sure. I think I'll give it like a mid to replay value. Like I said, it really depends on the environment where you're at. I think you can play this at a house party. Honestly, like I said, if you have a lot of females there and you doing some karaoke and you put this on, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm telling you. This is a good album to just like, for certain situations. This is not an album that you are casually dancing to. I will say that, but it is good enough to put in certain, environments where you definitely trying to make some moves. You trying to, as the kids say, riz up them girls. I don't use riz up. I just do turn ons. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, as you know, this is a casual review. I am not a professional reviewer. I just like to go in with an album with an open mind and express my opinions about it. This is all perception because as a casual fan of things, I have a casual opinions, and this is my casual opinion of Home Again by New Edition. Now, before you leave, I have a challenge for you. You guys have invited me into your world. Well, let me invite you into mine. All right. Casual culture, as I've said previous times before, is about trying out new things, experimenting with different things in our lives. All right. I'm being invited into your world. Like I said, I've never heard of Prince, a full album from Prince. And I never heard a full album from New Edition. So I was glad to do it, put it on my phone and ride around in my car listening to it, or even at home and just listening to it. You know, fully trying to digest. So now it's your turn. Now I have an album I want you to listen to that you can be invited into my world if you're willing, being open minded about it. For my rap album, I would like you guys to listen to, if you are inclined to do so, which I hope you are, is an album called Good versus Evil, and the artist is King Crooked. This album, it is intense. I will say that it's very intense. It is not for the faint of heart, but it is an album that I think hits very hard on a particular topic. I will not say what that topic is. I will not say what the subject matter is, but the album itself is really good and makes really interesting points. I think you would really enjoy it if you open your minds up to listen to it. And I'm inviting you into my world. So again, Good versus Evil, King Crooked. And I want to hear your opinion. So if you do end up listening to said album, please put it in the comment section and tell me what you think. Or here's another thing you could do that I would very much think I want to do is, if you follow the Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, you can video yourself talking about said album and tag Casually Cultured in it. Tag us, tag Casually Cultured. That way they know, hashtag it and tag it, all the tags. So that way they know you're coming from us. It's coming from us, it's coming from you. And, we want to make sure that we put it out there for you. Yes, indeed. So, but yeah, like I said, this is it for me for today. I may have another video again for you guys later this week, talking about another different topic that actually, there's a lot of different topics I've been interested in talking about, but we'll get there when we get there. But for right now, ladies and gents, I'm signing out. Love you guys. And again, like, share, comment, subscribe. The goal, 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's do it. Peace.